Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The demons squeal in sheer delight. It's you they spy, so plump, so bright. For though Groom's heart beat, yet still you stand with frozen feet. You try to run, scream, but no more sun you'll ever see. For evil reaches from the crypt, rushing its icy grip. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller. And you dig
Chickens, chickens. We have chickens. There goes jellyfish.
Don't show me until I get ready.
Aqua, you're in the dark.
Yay!
Oh, you guys are wearing costumes.
This isn't a costume. Weird.
Better. Oh, ghoulish.
I love it. Good job, HC. Oh, let me get my stuff turned down here.
Wow, you guys are festive. Look at that.
I think you've grown, Aqua. You have grown. You are a mighty man now, with a very large head. And large eyes. What do I see here? Oh.
And you dig it.
And a large cigar. Good man, good man.
That was a cool video. Who made that video?
Oh, look at us, Father Fish. We matched. You are my king.
I think so.
You're my king, and I'm the queen. Are we up on screen yet, or are we still behind the scenes?
midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The demons squeal and shiver. It's you they spy, so plump, so bright. Although the room is hard beat, yet still you stand with frozen feet. You try to run, scream, but no more sun you'll ever see. For evil reaches from the crypt, rushing in its icy grip. The foulest stenches in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no immortal can resist the evil of the thriller. And you dig
That's awesome. Oh, I love it. That was great.
Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish. I think that one will do.
That'll do.
Madness.
Madness. Good morning, all of our pretties.
Good morning.
Oh, Lord.
That was quite an introduction.
That was. Oh, and Jesse, you made it. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. Okay, guys, everybody get up here.
Oh, mercy.
My daughter tried to turn me into a betta.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Let's see. You got the nose for it. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That's nice.
Does it show good?
Fancier. Look, oh, yeah. Well. Well.
She stayed up for about an hour doing this to me. So I'm trying not to let it melt off my face. Got my false eyelashes on.
Oh, she's pretty good at that. That can't be her first time.
No, she does it all the time. We used to do face painting, but it's hard to do to yourself. So I had to get some help.
Yeah, very impressive.
I think I have blue teeth. I have blue teeth, but that's okay.
Mercy. Oh, dear.
Oh, yes. Alec, Denise, I sure do. He said he noticed I have a picture of the Tidewater region of Virginia. I sure do. This is where I live. I live in Portsmouth.
Right. Aquatic Conquest. Green screen. Green screen would have been terrific this morning. I did a bunch of decorations here, but you couldn't see any of them. They just kind of got lost. Got lost in the shuffle. Oh, well. Such as it was.
It looks wonderful.
I got my camera up higher today.
I don't know if I've missed anybody saying hello. Indoor fishing inside.
I don't know if I'm going to handle this for 2 hours.
Well, you just do it. Yeah, we started early, so we'll party as long as we can, and yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we're way early. It's still like just 7:30.
I know. We're gonna do we'll do a Aquatic Conquest song again. That was so cool. I played it 4 times.
Millions and sons. I'm laughing at comments already. Where is Alex? He better wake up.
Alex. Alex
Hey,
is
Marcos.
probably sleeping it off, I guess. What is that distortion device you've got?
I don't know, but that's awesome.
It really is fun, isn't it? Oh my
That would have saved us hours on makeup.
I think pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a bunch of filters.
That is cool.
Fun.
Oh, what is that?
A hole in the screen. Funny stuff.
That is cool.
Aqua blunts. Aquatic. Smoking aqua blunts, right?
Yep. Are you smoking seaweed? Seaweed and moss balls.
Seaweed moss balls, right? Millions.
That's what he's.
Yeah, we're early. We got a mile of people up here already. Let me see if I can get to get to my chat thing here.
I'm gonna see if I can wake some people up.
All right, come on, child, do it.
Okay, where is Alex and Alan Tooth? I'm waking both of them up.
Alex
and Alan Tooth. I'm waking both of them up.
That didn't. All right, I'll undo it. I can undo that.
And Alan Tooth.
There we go. Oh, Lord. J. Rowe, Alec the Nice.
Have any plans to produce some of those black rams? Yeah, I'm selling them. I have a small batch, so.
Of what?
Black rams.
Oh, do you really? Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I bred some.
Yeah, I have not invested in them yet.
They're pretty.
I know they are. They're also expensive. I think I've probably killed this week, though.
Not always.
Well, I got I sold the big tank and I got paid for it.
All
so
right.
I got some money. I'm going to put a big fish order in this week. We're going to get a bunch of stuff to anybody. That's a really nicely planted tank. It's beautifully planted. It's really, very impressive. What do you have growing on the driftwood? Up.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me find it again. Where did it go? I can't find my.
Did your green screen?
Which one?
Right along the branch, on top of that branch.
Oh, that's Physidens. Physidens fontanus.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Or maybe Cormos. Let me try to switch to one that shows it off better. Oh gosh, this is going to be a challenge.
Right there in the corner.
Gosh, which one did I use? Which filter? This is tricky.
Happy Halloween, BJ Palmer.
What time? BJ Palmer.
7:41. Yeah. Right there in the corner. Oops. Can't do it, can you?
I know. Which corner? This.
Let me get back to it. Over your left shoulder.
This shoulder?
Yes, right there. You got your finger on it. What is that plant?
That was Brazil moss.
Brazil moss.
Yeah.
Okay, don't know what Brazil moss is. The mosses are really nice. They're kind of scarce.
It's really hard to find Brazil moss nowadays.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
What is very similar to that is mini Christmas moth.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's another one that's become hard to find. Nobody's doing Christmas moss.
Yeah, the miniature one though is much more clustered. It's a nice look.
Yeah, it is. I use a lot of Riccia because I can grow it. And
I love Riccia. I mean, I love and hate it, but I love it.
Nice. Yeah. Why do you hate it? What do you hate about it?
Well, because it gets all over. It's kind of like duckweed in a way when it gets out of hand.
It is. Yeah. It's easy to control though. It's not like duckweed. With duckweed, if you have one leaf in a week, the top of your tank is covered.
Right. It doesn't reproduce as fast.
Not nearly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets that thick mat, which is nice because you can actually manipulate that.
Right.
Oh,
this one.
Christmas.
Did you ask him about your sunfish AC or HC?
Oh yeah, that's right. So Father Fish.
Yeah.
I noticed you're selling some pygmy sunfish on GetGills. Do you know what species that is? Because I have Evergladii, but I wanted to get some different ones.
Well,
so maybe we could.
Yeah, funny you asked. We've been collecting in a couple of different spots, and we're getting variations. We did get Evergladii, and we're sure about that. We also are sure we got Okefenokee.
That's the ones I'm looking for.
Yeah, there's some others we're not at all sure about. We've talked to some of the guys who've been categorizing them, and we believe that there are either subspecies or new species that are beginning to show up. So not sure about it, but we've got those two for sure. And then we've got some kind of oddball. Don't really know what it is. I think at this point, we've got a few here, but I think we're going to have to go out and do some more collecting. We found a spot in the middle of the state that is the very best place I've ever been to. And we're going to go back. We haven't been there in about, I guess, since last spring. So we'll go this fall and see if it's still there. A lot of these places disappear. They appear and reappear. Disappear and reappear. They're very shallow ditches along roadways, and a lot of things can happen to those ditches.
I'd love to see them in the wild to see what kind of environment that they live in.
Well, it's really interesting, and the environment they live in makes it very difficult to catch them until you figure out a technique that works. They live in an inch or less of water normally. Now, I found them.
Wow.
Yeah, I have found them in deep water. Yeah, that's right. Very shallow water, right at the water's edge. And it's in areas preferably where the plants are growing up out of the water, where there's a bedding plant that's growing along the water's bottom and then emerges in its growth pattern, emerges onto the land.
Right. So probably you might find
that's their preferred spot. I have found them one winter. I caught 100 of them in one net swipe by pulling up a large floating mat that was in deep water in a essentially spring-fed, small spring-fed pond. Came up under it with a net, and they were all in there. That was a winter quarters. That was not a breeding quarters. They were there to escape predation and to be in a safe spot. But that's not normally the way you find them. Now, I've also caught them in rivers.
Cool.
I've caught them in rivers around structure that is more or less at the river's edge.
So not around plants? Not around plants sometimes?
Oh, yeah, around plants all the time.
They're always around plants. Okay.
Yeah, but
that's the key factor probably.
I have also found them around structure in rivers.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
A lot of the guys who go out for numbers catch them that way. They get them. They find them in structure areas. If they find like a tree growing into the water where the roots are kind of coming out onto the water, they'll put a big net under it and then smack on the root or on the water above it, and they'll dart down into the net.
Ah,
caught a lot of them that way. The trick to catching them on on a bank is to have a flat edge net as big as possible.
Right.
I've got
one, and you just pretty much scoop. So
well,
do you
no,
make your own?
Work.
No, okay.
It does not work to scoop them. You can't catch them that way. You put the net about 12 inches out from the bank, straight down, bag it out, and then splash the water, and they'll dart into the net. Because when you splash the water, they'll go to deep water, so they'll go right into the net. And I can catch lots of them that way if they're heavily populated.
So how many have you caught in one day? Was the max that you have caught?
I don't know, 100 to 150.
Wow, that's crazy. I cannot feed them fast enough for that. You can just catch them.
This last place we went to,
that's fun. Oh gosh,
we could have caught 1,000.
I'm so jealous.
If we had not been worn out by the process.
So
it's kind of exhausting because you have to bend over a lot.
I am really looking for the Okefenokis. Would you be able to ship some to me, you think?
Yeah, I've got to get Frank, and we need to go out.
So you don't have them in stock right now, though? No,
I don't think so. I will look. I do have about 30 in stock. I'm not.
But you have the Everglades eyes, the same ones I have.
I'm losing something here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the Everglades.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it is my goal to tell everyone how great those fish are because they're freaking cool.
Well, there's another
the way they swim, the way they have the way the males swim. I don't know. They flash for the females or something. They're gorgeous when they do that in the mornings.
Another one that's really cool is the pupfish.
Oh yeah. I don't have those either. Those are pretty cool.
There are about 7 species of them. There's one that's common to brackish water running from Maine all the way down to Mexico, virtually to Mexico, all along the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf. It's a very well distributed, heavily populated little fish that exists only in 8 to 10 inches of water. You only find them in shallow water on a bare bottom.
So I've seen images of them are super dark blue. Is that common? Is that how typically they look, or is that only in breeding dress?
That's breeding dress. I've got a couple of videos up. One's on my channel that you can find that shows a breeding trio, reverse trio, a couple of males and a female. I have another video that I think I've got up of babies. They're really remarkable. Their breeding is amazing. They
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
They breed in shallow water, bare bottom, They don't breed in any plants. They want to have no structure. They don't live around structure. They live in the open, in shallow water, up near shore. They're incredibly fast.
They remind me of barbs.
They're on the move all the time. They never stop. They're just darting around all the time.
They look really cool.
The male will maintain an area, and he'll stay pretty much in that area. Draw a female into it. They'll do a side by side on the bottom where she's laying eggs and he's fertilizing them, and then she darts off.
Are you selling them?
I don't have any right now. I do sell them when I get them. We saw some. We saw some this last Wednesday, but couldn't catch them. We need a we need a seine net to catch them. Real hard.
Are they related to the Florida flagfish, or
no,
not at all? Not at all.
Totally different species.
Totally different species.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to get it up here.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I think I had a question somewhere. What fish are you referring to? Oh, I was talking about the pygmy sunfish. Yeah, I mean, I sell some Evergladii.
This is the local one. That's the one we catch here. The blue is a more broken pattern, and it's darker where we are. Now, what's interesting about that pattern is that I had a couple of biologists who have been researching the Peace River and all of the fish in the Peace River for 30 years, and they had never seen one of these in that color pattern. Which means they had never bred them in captivity. Because
so these are not easy to breed, you would say?
No, they're very easy to breed.
They're very easy to breed.
But in the wild, you see them top down. So you don't see them side on. So you don't get to see the pattern. And by the time you catch them in the net and pick them up, they dropped all the pattern. They drop it immediately.
I'm very interested in these. If you ever get them in your possession, let me know.
Well, we'll get them again, and we'll get them breeding again and make them available. We sold them to about a half a dozen people 2 years ago when we had them.
Yeah, but no one in Hawaii.
No one in Hawaii. That'd be a great little fish to turn loose in Hawaii. It'd be an ideal one. Yeah.
No, I ain't turning them loose, but we'll do it responsibly.
No, we won't talk about that, will we? I'm just looking to see.
It would, yeah. It is tempting though. Like when you see a beautiful fish, and you know it could just reproduce mad in your rivers.
Oh, I know. I know.
Well, I can have a bunch of them if I just release them, right?
Here's three. The Death Valley, Devil's Hole, Desert, White Sands. They're not showing Desert, Devil's Hole. They're not showing the more common ones. Let's see. Pupfish.
Duck gold.
That's where I just was. Wikipedia. ID.
Pupfish.
Can't find it. Locally, it's referred to as a sheep's head minnow. Sheep's head minnow. Yeah, it's a very, very common fish. I caught them as a child in the Chesapeake Bay.
Do some of them have like yellow
Yes.
tails?
A little, yeah, they've got yellow on the belly too. I think that
Okay.
the female male, I don't remember. The female tends not to change color and tends to have just a broken pattern. Nothing at all interesting. What is
Mm-hmm.
this? Armagosa. Yeah, they all kind of look, they're all very similar. I think, frankly, the one we have here is prettier than all of them. It's much darker than this.
Yeah, I mean it's such a interesting fish that not many in the hobby wise, it's not commonly known.
Right, and it's a very easy fish to keep. Now, they're not good with other fish, not because they're nippers. They're not nippers at all, and they're not aggressive at all. They're just pugnacious. They chase everything, including each other, from the time they're born.
All right. Yeah.
3 days old, and they're chasing each other.
Yeah. Oh, it would do perfect in my fish room because I only do mostly species only.
Species
'Cause
tank.
I try to breed everything.
Ideal
So,
species tank fish.
right.
Yeah, and it's one I know a lot of guys and gals would really, a lot of serious hobbyists would love to have. It's just a remarkable fish. And we'll try to get more. We can get them.
Okay.
We need to get a different netting system. I've had kids, teenagers come in with buckets of them.
Now,
where
have
they
you
figured out how to catch them? They're very plentiful. They're just really hard to catch.
have you done videos on your netting systems?
Not very much, no. Well, that's a good idea. We really ought to do that. I
You know
think
what?
I did a little bit. We did a live stream last spring, early summer, and showed a little bit of that.
Yeah, that would be. I'll totally tune into that.
Yeah, that was when Frank was out with me.
Look at those.
Yeah, aren't they amazing?
Yeah, there's quite a variance though.
Yellow on the tail here. This is the desert pupfish, and it's a much lighter colored fish than the ones we get here. This looks more. This one looks more like what we find around here among the females. This is a perfect example of a female.
It's not too bad looking either.
They call it a cotton ball marsh, which is exactly what we have here. That's the sheep's head minnow.
Hey, Hank.
I don't see the darker one anywhere. The desert hole, devil's hole. That's a male and a female.
Yeah, there's a female right there for sure.
Yeah. You can see the fat belly.
She's fat. Yeah. They're ready.
They will be together in this position for no more than a few seconds, 2 or 3 seconds at the most. They come together, they quiver and separate. It's instantaneous. She's probably not laying more than 1 or 2 eggs when they do that. But the eggs are all essentially scattered over a small area. He protects the area, but he does not tend the fish in any way.
So they're substrate spawners?
They're substrate spawner, yeah. Typically on sand.
Right.
And the eggs just lay there in the open, essentially. When they hatch, the babies are up and about pretty quickly. I don't know how long they're zygotes.
Are they on the surface clinging to glass?
No, they're on the bottom. They stay on the bottom.
Oh, they're like pygmy sunfish then, in that way.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, Father Fish.
The difference is the pygmy
Chubs,
sunfish
or this for you
a
and
little more care. Yeah, go ahead, Mary.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just Chubbs was saying he has 4 local spots that he gets them from, and it's gotten them to breed before.
Yeah,
Chubbs did.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Different locale.
Yeah,
we've seen his fish, and it's the same fish we have here. I've caught it. I've caught it in the Chesapeake Bay, and I've caught it in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Same identical fish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't have those here for sure. Never seen them.
Well, we need to encourage them to swim the ocean to get to you. Hawaii will love the little pupfish.
Yes, yes,
Ah,
yes.
ah.
Yep. And don't be worried because we have a lot of fish here that in the wild they'll explode, but they're still in the hobbies, and it's not like we ban anything that will survive here because everything will survive here.
Yeah.
Right. Are there any native freshwater species?
There are, and I have some in my tank right now. There's like 4 or 5 species of gobies.
Oh,
As far as freshwater goes.
nice.
Yeah, but of course saltwater there's a lot more.
Sure.
Yeah.
We have a few gobies here, not much, and they're not all that interesting. Nor are the darters. We have darters.
Yeah, I love those darters.
Yeah, they're nice. They're not colorful at all. And
Well,
I'm
the
not
rainbow darters are colorful.
The rainbows are, but the ones here in Southwest Florida, the Everglades darter is just a very plain mottled
Just a
pattern.
sand color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even those, I still like those too.
Yeah, Chubbs had a video up of his. He showed us his sheep's head. We were looking at him a couple of months ago, and he's got them spawning. They're really a very, very easy fish to spawn. They do not eat their young. They don't predate on their own young. They do protect them. I put at one point I put some in with some epistogrammas.
Okay.
The epistogrammas were destroyed by them.
Oh gosh.
It's a darting. Epistogramma is a quick little fish, but they were overwhelmed. Just the chasing overwhelmed them. I found them hiding in corners, trying to get out, and it was nothing more than chase behavior. So just strangest thing. Never seen a nip fin, but boy, are they on each other, and it's just a continuous behavior.
Mm. Oh, by the way, I just recently got some bluefin killifish. I think they're over
Yes.
there. How do they spawn? Because I just got them in and I want to breed them. Like, do you have any advice on the setup? What?
Yeah, they are egg scatterers, and the eggs scatter in plants. So
In plants,
you want
okay.
to put them in a fairly heavily planted tank.
Surface plants, mid or bottom plants, or which ones?
No, like guppy grass.
Guppy grass, okay.
Yeah, the eggs are adhesive, so.
I see. Okay, they will stick.
They'll
And
stick
do
to the
you
plant.
leave the parents in with them? They will colonies.
No, they'll eat the eggs.
Okay,
the
so it's
fish.
advisable to either pull the plants or pull the parents. Then.
Yeah, if you use the Java moss system, just put a clump of moss in when you think they're breeding. Leave it in for a day and take it out.
And take it out.
And then hatch them out separately. Same thing with flags. Flags are the same way.
Okay.
The golden top minnows the same way. What else am I thinking about? Do you have Formosa? Have you had Formosa?
I do not.
That's a very neat little fish. It's the smallest of all the North American.
I have to look that up. I'm not familiar with that.
Live bearers. It's a live bearer.
Is it FOR?
MOSA, yes. It's a live bearer. The females get upwards almost an inch. The males are a third that size.
Okay. I just got some yellow belly live bears that are similar looking.
Yellow belly, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's a really delightful little fish that you can keep with guppies. They're not predator. They will not predate on their.
They're a lot smaller than I thought they would be.
They're really tiny.
Yeah, they're like antler size or
That's
small.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Or even the male is smaller.
Yeah, males are small. Yeah,
than a male.
Gorgeous though, very gorgeous.
Yeah, not a lot of color, but nice pattern and really nice behavior. It's
actually, my goal is to line breed them so that the yellow separation on the belly becomes more pronounced.
That would be great fun. I think that's a fish that's uniquely available for line breeding. I think there are a lot of colors in there that have never really been exposed. They'll morph out. I think they'll morph out.
How prolific are they? Are they very prolific or
yes?
Yeah.
Okay. They have babies. They're like a lot of the other live bears that have one or two a day, but it's continuous.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, they're prolific, but they're not going to pop out 20 or 30 babies.
Right. That's different.
Hey, Frank just came in, and let's see, you still got it on the pupfish on the screen. I didn't know if you wanted it like that or. Let's see. Somebody, Word Dunlap's asking do fish laugh?
Do fish laugh?
I think mine are laughing right now.
Well, they may not laugh, but they sure yawn. I see them yawn all the time.
They do yawn, yeah. That's right. What do you suppose that yawning is? What are they doing?
Too much CO2, maybe?
I don't know. You ever thought about that? I thought about it a lot. Why do they do that? All fish do it. They stretch their jaw muscles.
I've seen them do that. Yeah.
Yeah, all fish do it. No idea why they do it, unless it's simply that, just stretching their muscles, like an exercise kind of thing. I mean, I suppose if you don't do it, they could.
They're checking to see how.
Or something. I don't know.
They're checking to see how big their mouth opens so they can swallow another fish. No.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, there's some fish that do it very quickly. They'll snap their mouth open. They lose HC.
Yeah, I think he said he'd be right back.
Yeah.
What was it I was watching the other day? Maybe it was a leaf fish. I think it was on Dan Hitshaw's channel, maybe. But I was amazed at how big their mouths opened, the leaf fish. Am I thinking of the right fish there? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rohan wants to know is
they lurk on the top sideways and look for all the world like a leaf.
Yeah.
And when a fish comes near them, their lip has a little protrusion from it to look like the stem of a leaf.
Okay.
So a little fish will come up to nip on that and get a bite of algae, and they'll go whoop and just open that mouth and suck them right in. They open it so fast it creates a suction. And they suck the fish right in.
I noticed they look a lot different. Like, when they're juvenile or younger, they really look like a leaf. But I didn't realize how big they actually get. They're a pretty good sized fish, aren't they? Not large, but like.
Never seen really big ones. I've seen them grow like 4 to 5 inches, which is pretty good size. They may well get bigger. I don't know. Not seen them bigger. Well, they would not want to get bigger than a leaf. That would not make any sense at all.
Let's see. GRB said, I had my Trimax cichlid for over 15 years, over a foot long, and he would definitely laugh at me when I tried to clean his tank without getting attacked. It was a game for him.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see. Roman says it's cold in Toronto this morning.
Let's look at that a minute. That's a really interesting observation. It's obvious that fish can be happy and fish can be sad. I mean, if you've ever seen a fish in a tank what's it called when they're sitting there with clamp fins and they're just kind of quivering.
Shimmying. They're shimmying or whatever.
That's the word I wanted, was shimmy. Yeah, a fish that's shimmying is obviously a fish that is sad.
Mm-hmm.
And a fish that's darting around, perked up, bright and sassy, is a fish that is happy. So clearly, fish have what we can easily determine to be emotional conditions if we define emotion in its in its broadest context. And there's no reason not to do that. I mean, happiness is not just a state of mind, it's a physical experience. Happiness is feeling good, the whole body feeling good.
Yeah. And I think most of it is water quality and the surroundings of what kind of like hides you'll give them, like you need structure in your tank to make them feel comfortable.
Now,
that's what makes fish happy.
How important do you think food is to that? I mean, obviously, if they starve, it's one thing, but on a day-to-day basis, is food critical to a fish, to its well-being?
I have found that whole foods tend to make fish happier, but you don't want to overfeed them because then they become heavy and lazy. But yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like whole foods, like frozen foods, live foods, they tend to be
natural
quickly.
Natural foods, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Father Fish.
Yep.
Everything aquatic, or excuse me, sorry, everything fish has come in. Was that who we were talking about last night?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Everything. I want to introduce everything fish. Hey, you're welcome to come up.
Yes, everybody's worried about us starting early, but we just started early because we were just sitting here. So y'all haven't missed anything.
What time? Yeah, what time is it?
Come on up.
It is 8:14.
8:14.
It is 2 a.m. here.
Yeah.
Thank you, HC, for staying up. He said he thought he was going to fall out, but he stayed up for us. We appreciate you. You're great.
I want to play Aquatic Conquest's Halloween special again, but I think I'll do that at 9:00.
Okay.
That way everybody will get a chance to catch it. There's a young man. There's a young man in the chat whose name is Joey, as everything fish. Joey's in I guess upstate New York, maybe somewhere in New York, above New York City, I believe. Has an absolutely magnificent fish collection. I haven't asked how old he is. He's a young man. He's not a little boy. He's kind of a big boy, I guess. But he's at or around 16, maybe a year or two under 16. Delightful.
Oh,
he just broke 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, nice.
Joey and Father Fish. Joey, if you would like to come up and say hello, and you can figure out how to do that.
Yeah. If one of the mods can link his channel, that'd be great.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Everything fish. Yeah. Delightful young man. Had a chance to talk with him on a stream last night, where he was testing out. He'd done his first live stream, and he was so excited about it.
Oh.
And it went really well. Just he's I think a remarkable young man. I'm delighted to get to know him, and would love to be able to promote him. I think he's going to be a real YouTube star in years to come. He's been on for 2 years. So in 2 years, as a young person, he's hit 1,000 subscribers. I know a lot of guys a lot older who struggled for 10 years and haven't made it. But he's got well over 100 videos up, so he's being prolific. His His videos are all interesting. Uh, he does some things that are unique that I think anyone would enjoy. So I'm just real happy to introduce him, to give you all a chance to get to know him, to say hello to Joey at Everything Fish. And if you'd like to come up, Joey, we'd love to meet and greet you.
Did
Otherwise, we
he
can
see
meet and greet
the?
you in the chat.
Yes. Did he see the link, the StreamYard link?
I did
See
post
if
it
he
a
saw
couple
it.
of times.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you put it on there, but I was seeing if he got it. Oh, I'm just a betta fish queen. I don't know what I am. My
Oh,
daughter dressed me up.
he said he's gonna come on in a minute. He's walking his dog. All right,
Okay.
so
I've got
I'll try to keep
got
an eye
scales.
on it. Yes. Yeah. Can we get? Let me get a better picture of that. That is just so cool. Look at this. Look at this. This is this is Betta splendens in all its glory.
Yeah, with my blue teeth.
Nice.
Oh, she had a ball doing it.
That's fun.
She got me up at 4 o'clock this morning to do this.
Mercy. I've lost that
fish. Let's see yours.
Yeah. Well, I had something on my forehead and it fell off, so you can get it back on. It's kind of messed up.
I said you were king, king Neptune.
I was gonna try to do shells in my hair, and all I managed to do was get glue in my hair, so it didn't. But I should have gotten more of these things. But they only had the one type of stickers, so that's all I got, and a little oh well, it made me look weird. That was all I was going for. Oh, hey, we glory.
Like it. You are King Neptune. It doesn't matter. You are the King Neptune. We just need your trident. That's all you need. Good morning, Al Wet Socks. Yep.
Said you're very pretty. Right. Well, that's true. She is very pretty.
That's because I'm in disguise. Look at Jessie. Jessie is really pretty. That is the funniest stuff. Oh, there's Petro Man and Cassie.
Frogfish.
Too weird.
That is so fun.
He was showing off earlier.
Oh yeah. We'll have to get him to do it again.
Do the eating your finger thing. That was pretty
cool. That was hilarious.
It's on the right screen to do it. There it is.
Jay.
Is that the silliest thing you ever saw? A fingerfish. Eating fingerfish.
He says that's an improvement.
Yeah. Sharpies. Sharpie was wondering if anybody called his fish room tour. I watched so many videos yesterday. I'd have to go back and think about if there was any improvement.
Go back and do
it. I think I liked it, whatever it was.
Really?
And I did drop Everything Fish's YouTube channel. I can do that again. I don't think I've got anybody here dropping links, so we need to drop.
Do we start an hour earlier or an hour later? You know,
tomorrow, we'll be
come back. It'll be later.
It'll be 7:20 instead of 8:20. Right. I think so.
So if we drop 8, fish. We're going to drop 8 back to 7. So we'll be starting at 7. For those who are not dropping back. We may go up an hour. I've been wanting to go up an hour. I think we may go up an hour.
That'll be fun.
Do 9 to 11 or something like that. This early morning thing wears me out.
Yeah.
Because I got to get up at like 5:36, which means I have to go to bed at 10 to get
Yeah,
any.
that's my problem, going to bed early enough. I don't want to go to
So,
bed that early.
right.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to get your link, Jesse.
I need to take a break. Let me get. Let's do this. See if I can.
You could play our stuff. Well, no, you said you wanted to wait till 9, right?
Well, what time is it?
It's
8:20.
8:20.
It's early. Yeah, it's early yet. Well, let's do a little.
Thank you, Cody, son. My phone is so slow. Here's HC's link.
Oh, thanks, Mary Peach.
You're welcome. Thank you. And any of y'all that don't know Jesse, he is one heck of a. Oh, he's got some incredible fish. Breeding, everything. Beautiful guppies. But you got a whole lot more than guppies. You got all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Jesse's in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. He said he was fish collecting, and I said, well, one day I'm going to collect Jesse fish. I'm going to try go on a one every month. You're going to have to send me a different species.
All right, we're gonna play a little tune here because I got to take a break.
Okay, I actually need to take a little one too. You want to run it, Jesse?
Sure.
Jesse's like, thanks a lot. I'll be right back.
In a minute. Have I got sound? That'll have sound. There we go. Out in the shore, the people are kind. They'll treat you to take root and help you unwind. And if you come broken, they'll say that you were mine. I wish I was with them again. Can't wait to be with you again.
Oh, now what?
In the town of Baltimore.
Oh, there's more.
The man of the sea. And he told us of his life.
I can't say I know this song.
By Chesapeake. So we searched up on YouTube.
Did someone write this?
His tank so clean. And we smiled, we found our way on father fishes, one life stream.
Sing along. I don't know the words.
Oh,
that thing is cool. What is that?
The plants, they are so green.
Who the heck made that? That is cool.
His eyes, they are so bright. He always keeps it tight. And the friends are all aboard.
I'm sure you can sing along, John.
They still snore, but the watch him on replay. We all love all the fishes, red like streams. The plants, they are so clean. The plants, they are so green.
Oh, it is the yellow submarine.
The beard is so white. He always keeps it tight. His eyes are so bright. As we live the life fishy. Everyone!
Who's singing this?
Pure Fishy. Jessie.
Pure Fishy.
What's her name? We're going to hold this.
Oh.
We will play that in a little while. Pure Fishy. What is her? That's not good. What is her name?
I'm not familiar with that person. Sadly.
You're not familiar with Pure Fishy?
No.
Yeah, it's a nice channel. Somebody post Pure Fishy's channel. The link, please. Young woman, Does a lot of guppies, I think.
Fellow guppy person. Nice.
A very bubbly personality. Really sweet lady. What we're talking about here. I need to get, let's see if I can get something. Get my stream back up. Do.
How easy can you get some of those nice looking darters?
Oh, they're very well, like the bluefin darter. Oh, the darter. I'm sorry.
Well, like the rainbow darters. Are those the most colorful ones?
They're not local. I've never caught a rainbow darter.
Okay.
No, the Everglades darter is the only one. The Everglade is the only one we have access to.
Okay, let me look what the Everglades look like.
Not much.
Not much. Okay.
They don't look like much. They're long and skinny, which is nice, and they hop around on the bottom, which is nice. Their pattern leaves everything to be desired.
All right, let's take a look. Do you have any freshwater or brackish water pipefish?
Ooh, we have brackish water. Yeah, we don't have any fresh water.
Oh yeah, okay. That might be interesting to take to
market. They're high brackish, not low brackish. A Chesapeake Bay would be low brackish. That would be down.
I think that's totally fine.
Around 9 or so. We're up around 19, 20. It's really salt.
You're right. I'll be interested in those. Do you sell any saltwater fish in your store?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, in fact, I've been fiddling around with it for a while because I've been trying to figure out if I can use a cheaper salt. The evaporated sea salt is what's used for water softener salt.
Well, how close are you to the ocean, though? Can't you just take it from a spigot from the ocean?
A spigot.
Well, I mean, over here we have a couple like saltwater taps.
Do you really? Mm-hmm. We don't have saltwater taps here. That would be ideal.
You would think Florida would have that.
You got to get out a couple of miles though to get decent water, and I don't have a boat.
Yeah, they pump it out from several miles outshore. I don't know what they run a pipe and then it's from the aquarium.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, and if you're like a member of the aquarium society, then you can take from their tap for free.
Wow, is that cool or what? Is that privately owned?
It's owned by the University of Hawaii. It's a government.
Really?
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
Yeah. And so we have two taps.
I'm going to have to suggest that to Moat.
It makes total sense.
Yeah, Moat draws water from pretty far out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to give them a call and see if they'll do that. That's pretty cool. I
mean, if Hawaii can do it.
Yeah, when I had a boat, I would go out and fill up. I had a couple of 70-gallon drums, and I'd fill them. That gave me all the water I needed. I would go out about 2 or 3 miles, and it was blue water. I mean, it was nice water.
Yeah, but the gas money.
Oh well, yeah, anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking I want to get a boat again. I don't know. I haven't had a boat in about 15 years.
Same here.
I've built a lot of boats.
Same here. About 15 years. Same here. Yeah. And it's a lot of maintenance, a lot of trouble. So it's
a lot of money. That's right.
It's better to know somebody than have your own.
Yeah,
Right.
or rent one for a day.
Right.
You can rent a boat for a day, even if it costs $500. It's a damn sight cheaper.
True that. It is. It is for the amount that you're going to use it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
You get a boat. You spend 10 grand on it minimum.
Yeah.
That's if you got a decent used boat. 10 grand. You get all excited about it. You go out 2 or 3 times the first week. By the second month, you're going out once a month, and by the fourth month, you're going out once a season. And so it goes, and then you wind up selling it. So the happiest day of your life is when you buy the boat. Second happiest day is when you sell it.
Yeah, my dad used to have boats, but he got rid of them like about 15 years ago. But my sister has a couple sailboats right now because she lives on the ocean. So she docks it right at her house.
Nice. Yeah, if you're going to live on it or really be able to spend a lot of time on a boat, that's one thing. But to have an expensive toy like that for occasional use really doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, they always complain because they have to take it out annually to scrub it down because all of those barnacles are on it. Yeah, I mean that's like a major operation. It's not cheap.
I was watching a show recently of somebody living on a boat, and they had a new paint put on it from someone in, I think, South Florida. They hauled it out at 6 months, and there was nothing more than slime on it. They wiped it off with a cloth. It was amazing. No barnacles attached, and no plants attached. It was just slime algae.
Nice. I mean, I guess if you maintain it regularly, like every day.
Well, if you haul it out, the trick is to haul it out.
Yeah.
You haul it out every day. You can't do that with a real big boat, though.
No.
Where's the horror and fun? Lee says we're going to get to the horror and fun in a little bit. Besides which, you of all people should complain about horror and fun when you're not up here doing it, providing us with your level of horror and fun, Lee. I mean, after all, this is your day, and we did this for you. So where are you, Sir Lee? Come make yourself known to us. Be one among us.
I just
might want to be careful.
I just noticed your wonderful necklace is a megalodon tooth.
Yes.
Yes.
I dropped it and broke it.
Oh no.
I chipped it.
Oh, you broke it.
I can't find the big chip. It's in my bedroom. So I have to find it. I'm going to be able to fix it. And I talked to the guy I bought it from, and he said he would find me another one. But I'm pretty sure I can fix it. I just have to find the piece that broke off. All right, come on.
Aquatic Conquest said it's okay. He's placed a spell on Lee.
Oh, good.
And Sharpie says his level of horror isn't YouTube friendly.
Yeah, Lord knows. Here's Betsy. Hi, Betsy.
Hi, Betsy. Come on in and come see us.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, yay, nice.
Good morning, Betsy.
Check this out. She is.
Oh, I love it.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes.
She's a beta.
This is my daughter did this, the beta queen with the
Turn sideways. Turn your face sideways.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh.
Gorgeous?
Yes. Wow.
And my blue teeth.
Oh.
How are you today, Betsy?
I'm good. No complaints.
What do you got in his office now that he sold the turtle? What kind of critter are you going to put in there next? Not the snake. The corn.
I'm sure the snake is still in here. So, yay. Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have to get another sulcata. I'll get one this coming week. That's something we need to keep in stock.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to have one. Yeah. Well, it was wonderful seeing you.
You guys too. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I did tell you that Frank was in the chat earlier. Didn't I?
Yes.
Father Fish? Okay, I don't know if he's still here, but it probably doesn't show it now. I think it's already gone.
People get back for enough.
Right,
still
but
there,
he did get to stop in at least.
Nice. Yeah, he'll be up here a little later today, I think.
Oh, good.
Lee says he almost has his laptop working. He's going to get me a band. He probably will. We just won't post it, that's all. Oh,
that's right, Word Dunlap. I'm having a time. I can't get my emails. My email has shut down because of YouTube notifications, and I don't know how to get them off of my email. I'll figure it out, though. Or I'm going to go see the phone company. I'm going to take it back over there and see if they can help me. Good morning, Lori. Let's see. Oh, I spelled your name wrong, Lori. Sorry. Oh, now it's just me and you, HC. I said, now it's just me and you. I didn't even know it. We were just sitting here.
I was busy looking up fish because someone suggested these orange throat darters. I wonder if they look really gorgeous. They're very striking. Those orange throat darters.
Orange throat darter. Where are they from?
They're from Missouri.
Is your phone or whatever you're on able to show your fish tanks, or would that be too much to ask?
Who, me?
Yeah, I see the one behind you, but
this is not a fish tank. This is my.
Oh, what is?
This is my chair.
What does it do? Oh, it's flickering. I guess it's because of the. Oh my gosh! It does. I guess it's from the what you call it, the filter.
Yeah,
chair. I know.
It's trick or treat, you know.
I'm old, blind, and senile.
No, but that tank is right down there. It's like
okay, it's over there.
The real one.
Like you're sitting in a fish tank.
You guys.
Yeah. Oh, my phone is acting crazy. Come on now.
I'm over here pushing buttons, knocking myself offline.
Oh no.
Back on. I'm back.
Oh, my phone is acting crazy. Come on now.
That's why I was off and knocked myself off. I'm over here pushing buttons, knocking myself off. Right there.
Oh,
see? No. Like that. Ah.
Oh, I didn't know I had a custom link that was nice like that. When did I do that?
Oh, the link we shared for your channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's under the main.
So I wonder if I rename when I took off the dots, then it automatically changed the URL. I don't know.
Oh, Everything Fish. Okay. Everything Fish says he can come join us now.
Okay, let's get it.
Right.
Let's see.
Let's get a link up.
Oh, I don't know about that, GRB. If Rose Aquatics is streaming at 5 o'clock.
I have not seen her for a while. I'm worried about her. Where has she been?
Rose, she's doing okay. She's just working a lot.
Yeah, she's working. She has not had access to
the internet. Okay, there we go. Al Wet Socks thought it was a tank too. Thank you. I'm not crazy. It does. You'll have to go back and look. It's the filter. It makes it look like there's water flickering behind you, Jesse. It's pretty cool, though.
Oh, that's a chair, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is funny.
It looks like he's got a fish tank behind him, doesn't it?
You know, it's weird. I talked to him earlier about this and asked him what that plant was, and he told me what it was.
The plant in the
it's a-
tank,
I never
in the
heard
fish
of
tank. The
Yeah,
plant in
right.
the fish tank.
that one right there. That one right there.
yes, this is my
Oh
chair.
no.
Funny
Have a
stuff.
good day at work, Sharpies.
Let's see. He's not here yet. Let me
Yeah,
post.
he's
Is he having trouble?
So this, I have a blue
there.
sheet on my chair. So if I take it off, you can see my chair.
Oh,
Oh,
it's like yeah, you've got like a green screen going on.
Yes, it's just a
oh,
blue.
okay. So it is a fish tank
Yeah,
background.
yeah.
Got it.
Messing with my mind, Jesse.
Oh,
It's not hard. Doesn't take much.
You could do it too. You just have to click on the three dots,
And it'll
and
do
then
it.
yeah, there's like a green screen option. And since you have a blue background, I noticed there, you can actually
Okay.
upload an image, and then it'll like overlay that blue part only.
Oh,
It's
cool.
probably part of your
Okay.
head because your head is blue too.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you can pick blue or green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I picked blue screen because this is a blue sheet.
Let's see.
Oh,
What
mercy.
is the S and CST stand for? I don't know. I missed whatever they were talking
I
about.
don't know.
Central.
Central Standard
Central.
Time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Standard.
Told you it doesn't take much to confuse me. It's early.
It's
I'm
late
just
here
lost.
for me.
Yeah, it's late for you guys. I think I'm delirious from all the glitter.
Delirious. Some other
I've got
Glitter
too much
really
glitter
awesome.
on.
glitter delirium. Cassie B is here.
Mm-hmm.
See if she wants to go. She's probably at
She's
some kind of
yeah, she's just joined us in the chat. Let's
Hi,
see.
Cass.
Let's see. Everything fish, are you figuring it out?
Now, did you know we don't do daylight saving times here? We never change the clock. So
in Hawaii you don't?
so every two times a year, you guys change, and then I have to adjust to that.
There's a
GRB
bill in
says,
Congress.
and
Yeah, once again, there's a bill in Congress to standardize it to either stay on it or stay off of it.
Oh, they want to change it. You know,
Well, they want to stop changing it.
yeah,
They want to leave it one thing and not the other.
I said the other day that if someone runs for president and says they want to change it to the metric system, I'll vote for them.
Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? To change their measurements, their standard of measurements.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in school, they acted like they were going to change it.
Stop doing our own thing.
Right.
Let's like play with the rest of the world.
Here we are. There he is, Joey.
Hello.
What's up?
Hi, Joey.
How you doing, everybody? Thank you so much, Father Fish, for the words. It really means a lot. And hello, everybody. Happy Halloween. I couldn't get my costume on, but
You got a fogger.
yeah, I got a fogger and a cast of lightning on the fish.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, remember
That's
that?
pretty cool.
Yeah. It's the Star Wars.
Oh, there it goes.
background. I remember that.
Cool.
Yeah, it's Star Wars.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So, Joey, how many tanks do you have?
I have 14. Well, I have
Oh.
13 fish tanks and 4 lizard tanks.
For what kind of lizard?
One of my lizards, I have a blue tongue skink, which is like a 17-inch, like it's pretty cool. I mean, I can't describe it. But then I have 2 smaller ones that are like this big. They're called leopard geckos. They're like really common. But then I have crocodile skinks. So there's like red-eye crocodile skinks, they're called, and there's other different species. And they actually laid an egg for me a couple months ago, the crocodile skinks. And and a lot of people don't keep them because they're really hard to keep, this species of crocodile skinks. So if they breed successfully, which I have them in a brumation period, which is where you lower everything to make it like the winter, so they come back in the spring and breed. I would be one of the only people, hopefully, in the world to have bred them.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, good luck with that.
Exciting stuff.
Nice.
How old are you, Joey?
I am 14.
14.
Yep.
You're a very mature young man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're younger than my daughter.
Yeah, I was. I happened upon Joey's stream last night. He had just finished the longer stream, and I got on that and it was finished. But then I noticed he had a shorter one. So you were kind of playing around with it, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because I had some technical difficulties with the first one because I'm using YouTube to go off of live. I've tried once other time, but I didn't use YouTube because I didn't have 1,000 subscribers. So I tried doing it, and it didn't really work out. But I think I figured it all out. So
nice. Well, this is working out real well. Just
yeah,
really happy. Really, what is that? Is that an arowana in the tank behind you?
Yeah, let me turn on the light so you guys can actually see.
I think that was the first video I ever saw of his where he was feeding the arowana and he was showing people, don't let this happen at home.
Yeah, that was when the arowana jumped out.
Yeah, jumped completely out of the tank.
Oh, I can't get this. Hold on, let me just turn on. I have to figure this out.
You're fine because that's what we're doing here is learning.
This complicated light system, right?
There we
go. That's amazing. Look, and it's going down the hall of like Star Wars in the ship. That's pretty cool.
So,
yeah, my neighbor made this for me.
What kind of arowana is that, Joey?
That is a Giardini. So we got Giardini arowana.
Giardini. Yeah.
Giardini. We got a 2 Oscars. You guys probably can't see them. Let me show you.
I saw the albino Bashir.
Yeah, here comes the Oscar. I have a 13-inch Oscar in my other 125, and I have the albino Oscar. I also have a dwarf ripsaw catfish, which
nice.
How
big is he?
What?
How big is he?
He's like 12 inches. But the guy said at the store that it was dwarf because they bred him with a half body, and the half body then bred with another short body. So they don't know how big he's gonna get, but he's been staying 12 inches for a while now. So I mean, the fisher that I have a giant gourami. When he gets too big, the other pet store wants to take him from me and buy him off of me. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Because I know the Oscars, they might even get the arowana for sure. We could get like 3 feet, and the pet store said, multiple ones said that they'll take it. So,
what's your local pet store?
I have 3 local pet stores. One's called they're not local, but they're like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But there's so many on this road. It's called Fish Hut of New Jersey. It's in New Jersey. Fish Hut of New Jersey. Global Fish Co., which also has a YouTube channel, which is really cool, and Absolutely Fish. Those are my 3 main ones.
Oh, great shops. Great shops.
Got some great, they're really good up here, and everybody knows me because I've been going in there since I was 6 years old. So, I mean, I walk in and everybody knows me. I mean, all the pet shops up here really are great. So
now, does your dad? I saw your dad. You were with him at a show. Is your dad in the hobby too?
No, nobody in my family. Nobody in my family helps me out. My brother, he used to when I got one fish tank. He would help me lift up the buckets, but he didn't like it. So my mom and dad always yell at me because I get fish tanks or lizards, but they kind of move on. But
well, good for you, young man.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I'm really lucky. I get that because a lot of kids, they don't get this opportunity. I know there's kids living in the streets sometimes. I'm very lucky to have a basement where I could keep all my animals and do whatever I want with, really. I'm basically done with fish tanks and lizards because no more, my parents said. and I get it. I'm not going to do anymore, but I can still move things around and get new fish because some of the tanks are pretty empty. So,
well, you've got a really spectacular collection of fish.
yeah,
have you had an Arapima yet?
No, my local fish store has one, but the only problem is they said it might grow too fast, that it wouldn't even be worth me buying it because I wouldn't make enough money off of it, like to feed it and stuff. I'd probably lose money in the end. So
yeah, but it's
an
fun.
Electric eel though.
Oh, you have an electric eel. Nice.
Yeah.
Electric eel gets big. I had a 6-foot electric eel.
Do you? That's so cool.
Yeah, I can't have them in Florida. There are a lot of fish like that I cannot have. I can't have. Have you had piranha?
No, I have not.
Haven't you? That's a nice one to collect. I've had piranha. I've had all of the big stuff, the weird stuff. But that was when I was in Maryland.
Mm-hmm. I heard that the piranhas were like, they really weren't as aggressive as they said when they're put in like schools of 2 or 3. So I didn't want to really get them because I wanted to get a 210 one day. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. And I wanted to make it like piranhas or something aggressive, like bigger.
Did you ever see Fish on Fever's video when it bit his finger?
Oh, the piranha?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
He
took a nice chunk out, right?
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it took a nice chunk out of his ring finger.
Ooh.
He got like 80,000 views from it though.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'll get.
Yeah, and then got banned, right?
I think it was worth it for him.
Yeah, no, really.
Yeah, he picked up another 500 subscribers on that deal, I think.
Yeah. It's amazing. The dumb videos, the crazy ones. Like, I say, someone should get stung by my electric eel and I should pretend I get it on security cameras. I'd make, like, the amount of views I'd get off of that one. It would be, like, all you need is one person to share it and it just keeps going.
That's cool. I haven't seen any of those. I didn't even know you had that. That is pretty cool.
He's got a nice channel. He's got about 100. You've got about 100 videos up.
Yep.
Oh, more than me.
For 2 years.
Man.
Yeah. 2 years. He said you're averaging one a week. Is that your schedule?
Yeah. It's mainly every Tuesday I post, but recently, I'm trying not to go to the fish stores as much, and I can't really be buying fish because the rates just went up, like the COVID cases. So I'm not really getting a lot of fish, but pretty soon. We're also building a 4,000-gallon pond in my backyard.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
For that.
That is cool.
I'm jealous.
Really?
Me too. No, so I can't wait to see it.
How do you support your hobby, Joey?
The main way I support my hobby is, well, first of all my local fish stores, I try not to buy on Amazon or any website. I always go to the pet stores, first of all, because I love seeing the fish, and I always go to this one specific one if I could because they're smaller, and I really like the guys that work there. So I'm going to support the persons and the people that really support me and are excited to see me when I walk in the store and talk to me. So I always buy all my supplies off of them, even if it's a couple dollars more than Amazon, whatever. And I also am trying to, I'm a kid, so I think by doing YouTube, other kids could see it, and maybe they can learn something new about animals and some fish and lizards, whatever. I think it's really like my job now that I got all these fish tanks to show people what's going on and how to care for them and teach them about all these fish and the wildlife which in the earth we may not have in how many more years. I mean, the way we're going is getting pretty bad, so I thought maybe I could. This is like, I started YouTube as a goal to kind of show everybody the animals off and kind of raise awareness, I guess, if you want to say that way, for just how awesome fish are and lizards. So, yeah.
You're a real inspiration, Joey. I'm so happy I met you that I happened to bug you.
Absolutely.
Just I want you to feel very welcome to come in here anytime. We're here every morning. You said you had plugged in occasionally, so you'll get to know. There are a lot of really cool people here, and you'll
Oh
get to know
yes.
a bunch of them. The best way to get to know people is to chat it up on the chat in live streams, and then do follow up with comments in people's videos.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of hundred people here, and when you go to Alex's channel, he's got a lot, and James and a bunch of the other folks. We're a growing family of fish enthusiasts, and are very very happy to have you be a member, be a part of the show.
Thank you, thank you. That really means a lot. Like I said, I feel very welcome too. You guys.
Wonderful.
What's exciting is a lot of us remember being just like you when we were that age. It was collecting things out of creeks, getting fish, turtles, everything.
That's exactly what
And we didn't have YouTube back then, and nobody really knew. We would have our little bedrooms packed with all kind of stuff, and our parents were fussing. And
yeah, that's what I did when I was younger.
But we would do anything. Like I would mow lawns, I would brush dogs, I would do anything to make money to get out and get me something. So that's really awesome. I'm glad you're here.
What I do is I just want to mention it in every video. It's really good. Like the ways for kids to make money is number one, snow shoveling. Like me and my brother could go out and we can make like $300 in snow shoveling for snows.
That's an excellent
$600.
Yeah. It
wow.
Can to like $60 an hour sometimes. So,
oh wow.
Yeah. And then car washing is very good for kids. And mowing grass is obviously so I do all those everything in my free time as much as I can get every job. But
babysitting, I've done raking. Yep.
Everything I could think of because
my God, my kids do none of this. What am I doing wrong?
I love it.
Everything for fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. That's good. Yeah.
Oh, that is just wonderful. I'm so glad to see there's several young YouTubers out there that are really doing some great things, and it's incredible. I know we've got that, what's his name, Lazarus, the fish boy, and there's another one I saw, Simple Fish Keeping Fish Simple. That's
There's
another
Benny.
one. Yep, and Benny. Oh yeah, Caleb.
Taylor,
I mean, there's so many, and I'm just so proud of seeing these kids out there. It's amazing, and it's. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You can continue.
I was just saying, it's just amazing to see you young, I want to say youngsters, but you young people out there doing it. And I hope that you inspire some of these other kids that are, just sitting on video games or not doing anything, not playing, to do some of these things, because it's just something I don't ever want to see lost. I want to see this love continue.
I don't think I played video games for years now. Only when my friends come over, maybe, because that's all they do. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
When I started YouTube 2 years ago, there honestly wasn't that many people and young kids in there. And within that year of me doing it, I made so many new friends that just started, like Caleb's Aquatics, and a bunch of other young kids. And I actually talk to a lot of them every day now, like HG Aquatics, the Bren. They're all.
I'm not a kid.
What? So yeah.
Oh yes, you are, HC.
So Jesse, you know this young man.
Yeah, I'm sub to him.
No, I said HG.
Oh,
HG Aquatics. Oh, I was confused.
No.
Oh my God. No, I'm not talking about that.
Funny.
Yeah,
funny.
That took me a minute to realize.
Wait, so I know some other youngsters like Bryson. What is his name? Unsophisticated. Do you know him?
Oh
No?
yeah.
Yeah, and then VB, VBoy. Do you know him too? No.
I don't think so. No.
How about aquascaping 101?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Ro, no, Rio Watanabe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rose,
No,
yeah, he's pretty good. Where is he?
he's
HC.
now he's in Japan, but he was originally in Singapore.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
check out everybody for sure. Everybody that's in the chat, I'll come
yeah.
say hello and.
Penny's Aquatics, and
Hmm.
then yeah, Lazarus. Yeah, Lazarus is good.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
fish boy.
yeah.
Hmm.
Fish
Oh,
Boys.
yeah.
Just amazing. And I like that you're doing, what you're doing. You're not doing like we were just talking about doing silly stuff. Just
Yeah.
that just, when once you do stuff like that, how do you keep up with it? That's the thing. If you start
Yeah.
getting that kind of, I like seeing, and your fish are beautiful. That aquarium behind you is just lovely. Look at them back there.
Yeah.
So cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. Nice to have you with us, Joey.
Yes. Thank you guys so
HC,
much.
Absolutely.
bet. We're gonna play our Halloween song that Aquatic Conquest has put together,
Okay.
which
Ooh.
is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
See if I can get it up here. And go.
What is that?
Look at Chevy Fish.
Here's Johnny. Can you dig it?
I've got a file cabinet out in the car. It needs brought in. Maybe here. I'm trying to do it right there. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe here. Probably right here.
Darkness falls across the land.
Cool.
The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The demons squeal in shiver delight. It's you they spy, so plump, so bright. Although the groove is hard beat, yet still you stand with frozen feet. You try to run, scream, but no more sun you'll ever see. For evil reaches from the court, rushing its icy grip. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your
I love that.
Nice.
What has happened to you?
I got a lot older.
The spiders have done cobwebbed you over. Oh. Uh-oh, are we still there?
Yeah, HC's taking a break. He probably went to sleep.
Yeah.
2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. There he is.
Oh,
No, I'm still here.
there he is. Look at Father Fish. He's already been. The spiders have spun a web on him.
Yeah, I was really feeling a lot older today.
Did not the cobwebs off?
Yeah, really. Just too tired to move the cobwebs out of the way. This is amazing stuff.
Yes, it is.
Filter floss. I don't know. I filter.
Gandalf the White.
Really.
Gandalf the White.
Leo'll appreciate it.
Oh.
Thomas is here. Hey,
Thomas.
He wore a pirate hat.
Oh my gosh, that's it's Captain Jack Black, Pirate of the Caribbean. Get up there and sit with Father Fish so we can see you.
Let's get to the full effect here.
Let's see here.
Hey,
I
Alex.
love it.
Yeah, you sure can, Alex.
That's great, Thomas.
Lord.
Thomas needs to meet Jesse. Jesse is an incredible breeder, fish keeper extraordinaire.
Come on up. Let's see if we get us both in here.
Who's Thomas? Is he
That's Father Fishy's
that is
right hand man. That's Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Right.
Very
Thomas,
convincing.
My new
Very
employee, right? HC Aqua Jesse is in Hawaii.
Howdy.
And has a magnificent fish collection. Well-known well known in the fish world for his. I lost my decoration.
Did you see your question from Millions, Jesse?
A couple of people been asking about those black crabs. So they're available. I just haven't posted them because they're very limited. But send me a DM and we'll see what we can do. But there's not many of them right now.
Oh, the black crabs. We're going to be getting a bunch of oddball stuff in next week. So I finally sold that big tank and made a big chunk of change. So
that is awesome.
We're going to put a big order in for fish.
It was that big tank you had in the front?
Yes.
That real big, nice one? Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Tank. Yeah. Just finally sold that to a local dentist.
Oh, wow. That'll be great.
Fish before over the years. We've maintained fish. We've been involved with him since we opened. So this will be kind of more of the same. I think Alex is with us. What was that?
Yeah, that's my little Chihuahua. The howling from the video made her start howling.
Hey, Susan.
Her dog.
Yeah, it's a little
Alex.
Oh, look at that dog.
Alex had that tooth pulled, and he's in terrible shape this morning.
Oh God, yes. Right.
Yeah. He said, "Boo, the dentist." You said the dentist.
Really?
Hi, Kev.
Kev, what's up, Kev?
Wonderful.
So, Jesse, do you keep any native Hawaiian fish?
Yes,
I do. Yes. I call it by the Hawaiian name. It's called what is it called?
The gobies.
Nakea. No pili nakea. Yeah, they're gobies.
Nice.
Yeah, but they grow like to 6 inches, and the ones I have now are like 4 inches, so they're almost full grown.
So are they saltwater then, like fish?
No, they're freshwater.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have native saltwater too. Like I have these baby puffers that are like this small. They're so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love those things. Yeah, my kids love them too. Yeah.
You guys have some really, really cool fish out there in Hawaii.
We've been going to the beach like every day, and then like once in a while we see some fish, we just scoop them out. I put them in my tank. I just set up this tank that is like 100% free because I took the sand, the rock, and everything from the ocean.
Nice.
And put it in my tank. So I love that tank.
That would be a pretty fun one.
Yeah. I mean, you guys could do the same thing there, of course.
Yeah, but I feel like the wildlife is just as abundant. It's just a little bit more dull here. A lot of the fish are just sand colored.
Yeah, we don't get great colors, but we do get a terrific variety.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the varieties of shrimp here that I haven't been able to figure out how to keep alive, but they're just stunning. Probably half a dozen different shrimp, saltwater shrimp, that are really remarkable and very difficult to keep.
Really?
So we're going to work on it some more and see what we can do. There's a long, thin one that's they get about 1.5 inches long. They're bright green.
Well, like those.
And very, very thin, a very long, thin shrimp.
Are they bottom dwellers or they're pelagic?
Yeah, they hang out in the grass.
Well, they're in seabeds, like grass beds. Yeah.
They're actually hard to handle too because they can hold on to the nets pretty well, and they don't really slip through even if the holes are too big. But then you got to get them off the net, kind of one at a time.
Hold on. Yeah,
they're pretty cool.
I just caught some coral banded shrimp. Do you guys have those over there?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Yeah. Those are easy to keep, and they're
I'm sorry. We have peppermints. We do have coral banded, but they're in deeper water and they're further south of us. I don't think I've found them at all in this part of Florida. They are in the Keys, and of course they're in the Caribbean. We're able to get them, and we're able to get pairs. fairly regularly. I've gotten pairs of them at various times, and that's kind of nice.
I like the grass shrimp we have around here. The ones that have like the tiger stripes on them. Those ones are pretty easy.
Yeah.
They get pretty big too.
We have a lot of mantis shrimp too, and those are pests. Yeah.
You guys got some of the bigger ones too.
Yeah, the mantis here are deeper water. We don't catch them up.
Big.
Oh, ours are shallow. Ours are very shallow.
Those are pests.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What just happened?
Nothing. We're okay. I just cut the sound off here. So
we have these very interesting crabs where they like they place seaweed on they're like triangular shaped, and they put seaweed on their body, so you can hardly see them, but they look pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're called.
There's another one. I'm pretty sure it's called the boxer crab or something like that. It puts anemones on its.
Oh, those are my favorite. Yes, we have them here too. Yeah,
that'd be an interesting tank.
I've caught them about 10 years
Fish.
ago, and I haven't seen them since. But I haven't gone diving in those same spots. But yeah, those back then I wasn't keeping saltwater as responsibly, so those anemones would slowly like deteriorate, and they're just crabs.
Look, Father Fish is going into a cocoon.
Another cool one. Do you guys have these hermit crabs that hold anemones on their back? They're called jeweled hermit crabs. You
Yes.
guys
Oh,
have those?
that's neat.
Yeah, those are
Decorator
super cool.
crabs.
Yeah.
yeah,
They put more than just
Chevy
anemones
Fish said
on.
sponge crabs.
some that do anemone specifically.
They cause a mess though in your tank. Like they move everything around, and they're just a mess.
Kind of like my turtles.
Yeah.
I really want to do a Florida tank, and I kind of have one out front right here. But in all actuality, it's just a green water tank with some logs floating in it. But I can just scoop copepods, Daphne, and mosquito larvae out of it all day. So that's a pretty good food source for now. Not much to look at, though. Just kind of hazy green water.
Yeah, let me show you what he's talking about. This is the tank we had up front for years, and never got it to quit leaking. So we gave up on it and moved it outside. We now have green water in it, so we're going through the evolutionary process of figuring out what's going to go in it, and we'll have fish in it eventually. Right now, it's a lot of inverts. It's about a 200-gallon tank.
My vote is for African jewels.
African jewels. Nastiest fish in Florida.
Well, if we're going to let people take a fish for free, we might as well let it be the African jewels.
Nobody will ever catch it.
Exactly.
And you keep parrotfish.
They're a little bit big for my tanks. The biggest saltwater tank I have is a 30-gallon, and parrotfish grow very large.
They do.
I mean, if you have a big enough tank, of course you can keep them, and they are common here. Yeah, my favorite species is those dragon wrasse. Have you ever seen them?
Yes.
Yeah, we have. Do you have them here? Are they in Florida too? The juveniles look like seaweed, right? And then they grow up.
Yeah, we don't have those. We do have wrasses. We don't have that one.
I used to catch those, and they used to dive in the sand. They used to like hide in the sand a lot.
Right. Yeah, wrasse are notorious for that.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very hard fish to catch in your tank.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite, I think, is probably the mandarin goby.
Right. I heard they're hard to feed. Do they eat brine shrimp though, like adult brine shrimp?
Yeah, they will. But if you got them in an established tank, they will forage, and they'll find copepods and rotifer and other small shrimp. Shrimp.
I think my concern is that they'll run out because they'll eat them all before they can reproduce enough.
I've kept them for long periods of time, like 6 months to a year, in my tray without feeding them. And I've actually had them spawn.
Oh wow. Okay, so I guess
So,
they can live off like small food.
yeah, and they're pretty good hunters. I mean, they're hopping around on the rocks and whatnot, looking for food all the time. And they got a pretty varied diet, so they can eat whatever you've got in there. They'll eat little worms, everything.
Can they be pellet trained?
No,
No.
no, they are strictly live food eaters.
Interesting.
Oh, and Fish Stream says she's kept them successfully. So, okay.
Yeah,
I've never tried.
They're pretty easy to keep. They're hard to keep in a new tank, but they're easy to keep in a well-aged tank. And they're good opportunistic feeders.
That makes sense.
I think they're similar to my baby puffers. I always see them like pecking on the rocks. They're finding microorganisms or
That's
something.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you think about how small these fish are, and how tiny the prey is that they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
If they're able to eat what for us is microscopically small critters.
Mm-hmm.
They could eat a paramecium and know they've eaten a single paramecium. I mean, that's pretty extraordinary when you think about it.
Yes,
That's
and
what baby fish do.
It's amazing that it can support that biomass because they're like, like this big, and they're just picking off these like microscopic.
Yeah, exactly.
How does that work?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the largest things on planet Earth eat krill.
True that.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to how much of it you have access to.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of an interesting idea because you look at things like great whites. I mean, sperm whales is another good one too. They're predators. They're eating other large organisms, but the biggest of both sharks and whales are filter feeders. Yeah.
Well, it demonstrates what the largest volume of food is in the sea.
Oh yeah.
It's the tiniest creatures.
Well, and what do the krill and plankton feed off of? But algae, probably,
Right.
So there is an abundance.
Bacteria.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Chevy says mandarins do good in old established tanks. They graze very slowly all day. Amphipods will feed them and breed fast for them. That's always been my experience. And I rarely lose them unless they come in with a problem. And sometimes they do because they're all wild caught. There are now some available that are tank bred. They're very expensive, but there are some people selling them. They're not being bred commercially. They're still wild caught commercially. So you're not going to get them through a wholesaler. But online, like through Aquabid, they are available as tank raised fish. Spend a pretty penny for them. They're not a cheap fish particularly. And now with the shipping going through the roof, they've become considerably more expensive. I mean, a fish that 10 years ago, I could buy them for $10. I can't do that now. They've gone up, or less, actually less. I remember at one point I was able to get them for $5 when shipping was very cheap and the population was very large. Anymore, the wholesale on them is 20 to 30, which makes them an expensive fish anymore. The $50 fish. But they're delightful and they're perfect. But you do not want to put them in a brand new tank. They will starve in a brand new tank. You've got to have a tank that's been set up for a year at minimum, with serious efforts to bring life into that tank.
The caveat there is though you can have a new tank if you took everything from the wild.
Then it's not a new tank. You're absolutely right.
That's what I do.
I do that too. Yeah, I agree.
I've noticed like Danios do the same thing too. If you put Danios in a brand new tank, their metabolism's so high they need that, worms and stuff like that to eat.
GRB, I do not do chillers. Oh, do you guys have access to those pygmy, not sunfish, but seahorses?
Wait,
Oh yeah,
You're
that's the
speaking
one.
his language.
No man, that's my favorite. I've maintained them in culture
Can you
and been
send me
able to
some?
breed them and raise the young.
You
Yeah,
think you'll be able to
that's
send me some?
probably that's another one that that can be kept indefinitely in an established tank
Awesome. I
because
totally want that. Oh my
they
god.
will eat arthropods. They'll eat tiny little. They're strictly a shrimp eater. They're not a worm eater. They will not eat worms,
Yeah,
but they will eat any kind of crustacean.
I could totally do that. Would they eat baby brine shrimp, you think?
Absolutely.
Okay, I do it on the daily.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
please, like, if we can work that out, I would
And arthropods, anything
totally.
at all. I do occasionally get color. We're looking for a new spot. Have not found a really good spot.
You
There
mean
are a
color
couple of
like those red ones, like more orange?
green, yeah, red, green,
Hmm.
orange, white. That's about it. Red, green, orange, white, brown, black.
I heard they're pretty cheap because they're so easy to get or something.
They're
Are
Yeah,
how
they
much do
are.
they go
That's
for?
true. They're nowhere near as much as like the uh, the erectus.
Hmm.
Erectus anymore are $50 minimum, and they go up from there.
So how much are the pygmies going for?
I sell them. I retail them for $10.
Wow, that's
You
really
know,
great. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
that's
take
if I can get out there and collect them. If I
put
have to buy them, they cost me that, so I don't buy them. I just make them available when I can get them.
they want you
put
to
me on the
ship them.
list. Oh yeah, I wonder like do
Oh,
they
good.
ship?
Thank you. You saw it.
What do you think about shipping?
I don't have one.
Oh, no, just
Oh, just
Okay.
somebody wanted to look at a mandarin.
Alex did.
I wonder how well they ship.
Yeah, I can do that.
We've got 44 watching and 36 likes. Y'all hit that like button, please. I hate to interrupt y'all. Y'all are having such a good conversation.
These are remarkable fish.
They
They're
are.
beautiful.
I think everything in the Gobian dragon.
Let's see, who was it? Fish Stream
Mhm.
says that she
I
keeps
like the scarf.
macroalgae in her sump. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Macro.
Oh, look how beautiful.
I don't have a sump. I feel like I should though.
I
Mhm.
love myself.
Gosh, that's the prettiest fish in the world. It really is.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a
just
goat.
yeah, and it's just extraordinary. Look at that.
I'm a sucker for gobies.
Now that one
Ah.
is a male. See the dorsal fin has a spike on it. You'll see him raise it up in a second. He just had it up. The female does not have that spike. Come on, get it up. Get it up there, guy. He ain't doing it.
Is it like the firefish's spine?
Fish Stream says you can keep macroalgae in your tank, Jesse.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Look
I'm
how
not
pretty.
sure.
Yeah.
Bye, Tisha. Have a good day.
Have either of you kept tropical fish in salt water that's from local region, live
Yeah,
culture,
mollies. We've done mollies. Here's the spike.
living in North?
The mollies are a brackish water fish, so they convert over pretty easily to fresh water. Get the spike up, guy. Give me a break here.
Yeah.
So many jokes.
We've got 43. We got up to 40 now. We need to hit 50.
Have either of you guys ever heard of the oarfish?
The oarfish.
Yeah, OAR. It's a massive,
Yeah, they're real fun.
massive fish, like 20, 30 feet long, thin as a blade.
Is that one that has the weird fins? It's like a circular looking fish, and it has the.
No.
Oh, okay,
No,
what
that
is? No, that's a sunfish or
I think
something.
mola mola,
Yeah.
ocean
Okay.
sunfish. Now the
Yeah,
oarfish,
it has like a thing on its head.
yeah, it's got a weird red
From
frill. It's about
Japan.
30 feet long, and it's maybe 2 inches wide, 10 inches tall. They're crazy looking. Looks like a ribbon going through the water. I've never seen one in
Oh
the
yeah,
water.
they're
They're rare.
vertical, standing up and down. Yeah.
I'll take a baby one.
Yeah, no, I'd love to keep one
Really?
for a while, but they get
we
big.
had baby sail fins at one point some years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, they were
That's
like
super
6 to 8 inches long.
Their
Yeah.
appetite is nuts.
Yeah.
They were crazy. We caught them at night, 10 miles out at sea, on a sail fin boat at night. When it was dark, we shined a light on the water, and they came to the light, and we were able to dip them and snag them out. We got half a dozen of them. Brought them back. They lived for a while. They didn't do real well, but they were certainly interesting. I had them mounted. I had a friend who was doing what's that called when you mount taxidermy, and he mounted them for me. I don't think I have any anymore. Here's another pretty little goby, the scooter blenny. See if they,
I will say, like a lot of the saltwater species of fish, they're harder to ship because I've like tried to like keep one in like a bag just to test it out, and I'll just within a day it'll die.
yeah, they are. That's right. Here's the they're just disappeared.
Oh, I mean, I will not ship any saltwater fish. Like I just don't know how.
Well, they do it. They do
Of
it
course
from
they do it.
halfway around the world, but the losses are pretty high.
What could you do to mitigate that higher water volume?
Yeah, well, like what's the
Lower water actually.
lower water, more
just
air?
small amount of water, dope them, ship them fast.
Yeah, and maybe compressed oxygen is probably a key too.
That's absolute key.
Yeah,
Absolute. Yeah, and you have to ship them.
I don't do that.
You have to ship them by air freight,
Mm-hmm.
so you can get them in a day.
Yeah, much harder.
Yeah, you can't do it FedEx or UPS. It's got to be air freight.
Well, the price gets astronomical as the fish gets larger too. Anything above like 6 inches, I mean, how much are they going to charge you for that?
Well, it's more water, bigger bugs. But the thing about air freight is you can ship really substantially more cheaply that way. You've just got a bigger minimum. I mean, the minimum is a couple of $100, but you can ship boxes, like half a dozen boxes of fish used to go for about $200 shipping. Now it's probably double that, but it's still a whole lot cheaper. There's that red scooter blenny.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, we've got one here with some coral, soft coral. Pretty fish.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to.
You know what I really like is those saltwater pipefish.
We got those around here.
Yeah, there are a lot of them here. There's a green one that's real pretty. It's a bright green, like a grass green.
I catch those all the time. I use a sabiki rig to catch minnows, and then you catch minnows, you cast the minnows out, you catch the pipefish, and then the pipefish are your bait for the bigger fish.
Wait, you're not casting for the pipefish. You're netting them, right? You're not.
No, that's something else. Yeah, we're talking about two different things. He's talking about the needlefish.
Like that.
Oh yeah, not the needle nose, but like related to seahorses. Those kinds of.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I love those.
We got a bunch of.
They're real easy to keep too. That's a
Yeah.
fake little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
Peaceful.
again an opportunistic feeder. A lot of those kinds of little
Live foods
fish
only.
in a well-established tank can be kept for long periods of time
Yeah.
successfully. Look at that little
Actually, you could feed them like
sand dollar.
frozen mysis shrimp or frozen brine shrimp if you had to.
Well, it's somewhat problematic. Boy, a lot of coral in this tank. Look at this. What a great tank.
That shrimp is just having a ball.
Did you know all hard corals are illegal to keep here in an aquarium?
Really?
Illegal to keep them. Wow.
All hard corals. We can keep soft corals, but no hard corals.
What's their reasoning?
I
They
guess
don't want.
maybe they don't want people to collect them from the wild to possibly, cut down on the wild population,
Well, that makes sense.
right? Or possibly introduce like non-endemic species here.
It's probably
I don't know.
best just
Koi is very
like-
fragile. Yeah. They're
think
very.
Hawaii-
We have a ban in Florida on Florida species of stony coral. But
Okay.
there's no general ban on stonies. We have a lot of coral people in Florida. We're doing a lot of different kinds of stonies. What a nice tank.
Surprised the substrate's as thin as it is.
I'm sure he's got he's probably doing a heavy techno system.
I've always wanted one of those saltwater clams. Those things are
Saltwater
weird.
clam.
Yeah, they're hard to keep.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, that's a really tough one. I've had a number of them. You have to feed them. They will not survive unless you feed them, and they're really tricky to feed because they're a filter feeder.
Mhm.
Which means you've got to have food in the water column to be able to manage them
I've done those electric fire scallops before.
by the fish.
Well, what if I just feed them like baby brine shrimp right into their like orifice twice a day?
You
That
could
one?
try like fry food maybe.
Having what? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, correct.
I wonder if you could just eviscerate brine shrimp into a powder and feed that. Like dry and then grind.
Yeah, that gas is off in seconds.
Well, I hatched baby brine twice a day anyway, so I figured I
No,
could just
not at
add
all.
some to that tank twice a day. But I'm wondering if that's enough.
Nope. Just do it. You don't need a thing. Nothing.
You could put other stuff in there that might also eat it.
Yep, that's perfect.
Yep.
Just kind of overfeed a
perfect.
little.
Everything
Yes.
eats that.
Yeah.
Have you been to sleep yet?
It's
No,
about-
I have not, Kevin.
About 250 ppm.
I do need to head to sleep though. It's
GH.
almost 4 a.m. So
Carbonates are upwards around. Carbonates are like 25 to 50 typically.
good thing you said that.
pH 75 to 80. Yes.
But I wanted to talk to you about it in person. This way I'm not tying you up on the phone. So I
Yes,
will be
do
down
come
there
in.
to-
Okay.
I will be down there to enjoy your story, and I thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Look forward to meeting you.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
There's a man who called me yesterday.
Thank you. Come again.
He converted from saltwater to freshwater. And he was told by his local store that he needed to use RO water
Oh,
for
no.
his fresh water. So we disabused him of that notion. And then he wanted to know what kind of chemicals he needed to use on the water. Turns out he has deep well water.
Mm.
So he just called back to find out about the the odor that comes out of the deep well water. I assured him that gas is off in a matter of seconds. He wanted to know then what kind of additives to put in. I told him none. He asked me what the average hardness was. I told him about 250 parts per million GH, 25 to 50 KH. He said, so it's pretty high pH. I said, yes, 7.5 to 8.0. So he's knowledgeable about what water is, but he was shocked to hear that it's perfect for his freshwater fish. So he's going to come in. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah.
What are we doing? Where are we time-wise? 9:50.
We're at 9:50.
Almost 4 o'clock.
Good morning, Joe's Tips and Tricks. He just snuck in too.
I will have to check out here, so I'll say my goodbyes. Thanks for having me on the fish.
Happy to have you with us.
Nice talking to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yep. It's been
Everyone
delightful.
in chat. Yeah. All right.
Take care.
Night.
You are wonderful, Jesse. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jesse.
bye-bye.
Bye, Jesse.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a great day.
You too.
He's
nice?
great.
That was terrific. Well, the madness ensues.
Not right now.
We got
Grandson just came in. He walked in and saw me and was like, Grandma. Father Fish is emerging from his cocoon. He's a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah, right. Oh, mercy.
What you should do is wait for somebody like Betsy to walk in and just be sitting in the corner covered in cobwebs.
Really. Really.
Lee wants to talk about monster fish. Have you been watching predatory fins, Lee?
I'm going to contact them.
We've got to get you there. Yep, we need to get you there just for a show. You and Thomas.
We do. Yeah, we're going to get some fish from them this coming week, maybe. Mercy.
Well, we you got. It's
Are you
it's
done?
10
I'm
till
done.
10. We started at about 10 after 7, so yeah, we can be done.
Let me do this. Let me see if I can find it.
My teeth are still blue. Blue teeth.
Blue teeth.
I haven't dressed up in years, so this was fun.
I know, me too. Let's get the Halloween. Let's get the Halloween music back up. Do that.
Good morning, Roxanne.
And
Roxanne
we will go
just
up.
came in.
Roxy's stylishly late, she is.
Oh, yes. Fashionably late.
Fashionably late, right.
I think Father Fish is falling asleep.
Yeah, I'm about to. Here we go. All right, guys.
Thank you, Everything Fish and HC Aqua. That was amazing.
Yes. Thank you guys for coming up, being a part of our stream today. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
See you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Thank
Y'all
you,
have
Mary.
a great day. Love you. Love you guys.
Bye-bye, all. Oh, Lord.
Suki,
Here's Johnny. Can you dig it? Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The demons squeal in sheer delight. It's you they spy, so plump, so light. Although the groove is hard to beat, it still stands with frozen feet and try to run and scream, but no more sun you'll ever see. For evil reaches from the crypt, rushing in its icy grip. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your Hello, Mary. Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish. I think that one will do. I'll play it back and I'll see what I think. I think it's probably the nuts. And that'll be the one. And you can play around with all of it and decide what you want to do in your production stream for Saltwater fish.
Bye, guys. Love you all.